What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this whole situation. We got a whole lot to talk about, but we're gonna get into Russell Simmons. We're gonna get into, Kimora Lee Simmons and her house catching fire, and also Diddy having multiple cases. Now he has a fourth lawsuit, and we're gonna get into it with some of the members of Danny D. Kane. So let's get into it. Check out what Russell Simmons had to say, and I'll come back with my commentary, baby.
Said, for instance, I was violent. One person said that. I've never been violent. Took that. And once I apologized, I never apologized about assaulting anyone. But if two people say it, because one said it and me too, and the second person said it, then I took a test for it. 3 hours per test by two polygraph examiners. One that I've never done this to anyone, and one I've never done to each individual. Some people say that they're not accurate. But if they're 94% accurate, I did 9 of them. It's pretty clear that I don't believe it. I even asked well, what if I believe it, but it's not true? He said, your subconscious will get you. I don't know how true that is, but that's what was told to me by the chairman of the Polygraph Association. He was filmed, by the way, talking about this, so there's footage available. No one in the mainstream would cover that.
Why do you think that is?
There's a narrative.
Which is what?
That we don't want to go backwards. We want to believe women. But women and celebrities may be in some cases a little different. But we don't want to not believe women. We have to believe women. We have to give them the benefit of the doubt, but we can't demonize people without proof either. Twitter cannot make a decision. I've never spoken to a policeman. I've never spoken to a judge about anything. So who's the judge and the jury here? Maybe you haven't lived in the real world. It's gray. No one's intentionally hurt anybody. It's a big difference. No one pushed anybody in. Being pushy is different from pushing someone. Very gray.
Rape is a strong allegation in some of these stories where they pin women down. I mean, like bad stuff, either happened or it didn't, right?
Yeah, it's a serious word, but I think they've changed the meaning.
How so?
Because I've never been violent to anybody. So maybe it's a violent crime. So it isn't very serious. Somebody jumped out of the bush and raped somebody. It's different, I think. So it's a different kind of recollection. So I don't think anybody's saying I'm violent. Of course, I've been insensitive. But I certainly I've never been forceful in any of my relationships. All of what I've had has been consensual.
So you guys tell me what you think about that whole situation. So Russell Simmons is basically saying don't demonize the celebrities without any proof, and basically Twitter can't judge whether you're guilty or innocent. Well, in the court of public opinion, people are going to say and think what they want to think and things of that nature. Russell Simmons says that he's never talked to the police, he's never been questioned, and people might say, well, Russell, you're not here, you're MIA, you're in a country where there is no extradition at all, you know what I mean? So, and it seems like that you are running, and there was a lot of allegations coming towards Russell Simmons and things of that nature that happened in the 80s, that happened in the 90s and things of that nature. So, and a lot of people believe that he was definitely doing what they accuse him of doing, and then also bouncing and leaving. I guess he did not want to end up like Bill Cosby. So you guys let me know what you think about that whole situation. And Russell Simmons believes that taking 9 lie detector tests is basically saying that he is innocent. If you basically believe that you are innocent, you don't got to take 9 lie detector tests, because lie detector tests are not admissible in court, and anybody could really pass a lie detector test, especially if you're meditating, especially if you're cool, you're calm, you can control your heartbeat, you control your breathing, you can control, how your body responds to a certain question if you are in tune with your body. And it looks like that's what Russell Simmons does all the time, is yoga. But in any event, he alleged that taking these lie detector tests basically frees him of any of the allegations that has been publicly alleged against him by plenty of women, and including his ex-wife and also his daughter. But in any event, he is staying where he is at. He is not coming to the United States, and he wants his money from Kimora Lee Simmons, and he also could be a part of setting a little fire in her house, allegedly. Been violent. He said he's never been forceful, and he goes, all depends on what it means. He goes, the definition of rape change. How did it change, Russell? Does it change when it comes to you? The definition has always been the same definition. So he's saying he's never been forceful, he's never been violent. So people will say, well, maybe some of the women were under their influence and didn't even know, child, because that's what they're saying, you know, Diddy was out here doing, and that's what they're saying that Diddy has done to Cassie. And also Diddy has 4, you know, lawsuits against him for, you know, SA. It's a whole situation. But in any event, let's get down to Kimora Lee Simmons. And you know, recently, about 3 days ago, her house, you know, caught fire in a chimney. Something happened, you know, in a fireplace, or whatever the case may be. Some people saying it's debris, some people saying that you have to make sure you must take care of your fireplace and things of that nature. But also some people are believing that it is a warning shot, and some people are out here making a claim that they believe that Diddy might have something to do with it, because Diddy was able to blow up Kid Cudi's car. So that's a whole situation going on. What do you guys think about this whole situation? And people are saying, when it comes to Kimora Lee, when she basically showed her support towards Cassie, when Cassie first came out with her lawsuit, within less than 24 hours, you know, it was settled. She got what she wanted, she got what she needed, and right now her and her husband Alex Fine and their 3 children, I believe, are doing what they do, and they're probably going to live a more comfortable, soft life. And basically she got her reparations from Diddy, and Diddy paid up. But now it has opened up the gate and the door for multiple people to come out and make claims against Diddy. But in any event, people are basically convinced that Diddy had something to do with Kimora Lee Simmons, you know, house catching, or her fireplace catching on fire, that it was a warning that somebody may have broken into her house, and it could have went a lot worse. People are assuming that maybe because she supports Kim Porter, and she said that she's going to always look after Kim Porter's children, and she still do have a relationship, especially with the twins and her children and things of that nature. So, you know, her coming out supporting Cassie, and then all of a sudden now there's a fire. We got Russell Simmons saying that, hey, listen, the definition of rape has changed. It ain't what it used to be. Like, what is really going on in this situation? So was Kimora sent a warning shot with this fireplace? Was it an accident? Because if people want to come after you and they have the money and they have the skills, they can hire people that are able, you know, to do certain things and pull certain things off. But also it could just be, you know, there was debris, there was soot and things of that nature where, you know, it caught fire, because the maintenance, you really have to keep it up. So you guys let me know what you think about that whole situation, child. And also people saying it's an insurance claim. Well, if it's an insurance claim, I think she will probably want more to be damaged, but we shall see. And luckily her and her kids are safe, and there's debris and things of that nature around the house. So, you know, it could have been a lot worse. It looks bad, but it doesn't look like it's horrendous. It still does look like the house could possibly be lived in, but most likely she's staying at another home, or she's staying in a hotel. But people are saying that, you know, she does owe people money, and she does owe, you know, Russell Simmons some money. You know, it could be her ex-husband, it could be her husband Tim, it could be Antibody, but people are really pointing a finger at Diddy. Okay, so you guys let me know what you think about that whole situation. And then when it comes to Diddy, let's talk about Aubrey or Day. She's basically out here, and she made a post on social media. She already stood on, you know, business, basically saying that she support Cassie, and Cassie would have went through with the case. But in any event, she's still here. She's happy that she opened up. She's happy that she spoke. She's happy that, you know, everybody knows, you know, what's going on allegedly with Diddy. Because when it comes to Aubrey, she's been saying these things about Diddy, not these things that Cassie said, but she has basically put it out there that it's a demonic place, and it's an abusive place, and it's a torturous place to be at with Diddy, working for Diddy, because she was part of the group Danny Kane. But she also, you know, posted this to her social media with Kanye West's song Jail, that Diddy's going to jail. Diddy's going to jail because there's too many ladies coming out here with these, you know, civil suits against Diddy. And, you know, it won't be long until it becomes like a RICO or a federal case, where if these crimes were happening over state, multiple people was involved, you know, they can, you know, do a RICO act, because from traveling from one state to the next state, you know. But in any event, Diddy has, spoken and did speak because he's tired of these allegations. He's tired of these people coming after him. And he basically posts this, paragraph on his social media. And this is what Danny the King member, Aubrey, she basically took his post, his statement that he made on Instagram, and basically posted to her social media account and put Kanye West, song saying you going to jail. And Diddy states, for the last couple of weeks, he states, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat quietly and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. So this is what Diddy had to say. And when it comes to Aubrey, she's not hearing what Diddy has to say. Basically, she's saying that he's going to jail. Diddy's trying to clear his name in the whole situation because Diddy is losing so much. Like, he has to step down from Revolt. He has to step down from all the chairman seats and the businesses that he's attached to because they are being sued. His insurance company is being sued. His entertainment company is being sued as well, not just Diddy. So these lawsuits, travel far and in between. And then if they can find any type of wire fraud, any type of fraud, any type of thing that, fraud, basically transferring money, to support these allegations of trafficking and hurting women across, United States, can actually be a RICO case. So we don't know what is actually going to happen with Diddy. But one thing is for sure, these lawsuits are out here, and Cassie came and she slayed, and everybody's coming after her to slay as well. Right now, it seems like people are slaying the dragon, which they believe that is Diddy, and he is a monster, which people allege the torturous, type of environment they had to endure, working with Diddy, or being in a relationship with Diddy, or being a fan of Diddy, and actually spending time with him, and basically being taken advantage of in each and every way, shape, and form, whether they was conscious or unconscious, allegedly. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation.